Hello everyone, welcome to Intuitive Gems. Now before I get started with this video, I just want to apologize if you do hear a little bit of background noise. My son's nebulizer machine is going, and this is the only time I had to film this video. I'm hoping it's not too loud and I'm hoping it's not too distracting, but I really wanted to get this done for you guys today. So as you can see, I have the Moonology Oracle deck here, and I had a question because someone had asked me if I could do kind of not really a review, but just kind of, I guess, an sharing type video or an up close look type video. And of course, I'm always more than happy to do that. I showed this deck in a group that I am in, and then I had a couple people ask, can I just show what the cards look like and maybe do an unboxing. Now I've already unboxed this obviously and opened it, but for those of you who have not seen this particular deck, this may be of interest to you, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the cards. Now again, it's called Moonology by Yasmin Boland. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And you can see the artwork is by Nyx Rowan, I think. So it's a beautiful deck. I'll have more information down below if you are interested. I purchased mine on Amazon and literally it took 2 days to get to me. So let's go ahead and open up the box. Now if you are someone who really resonates with the moon like I do, you're really going to enjoy this deck. So I thought this was really sweet. It says, "Let the moon be your guide," and that's, in the box cover. And then you get a guidebook, which I think is very helpful. I love when they give you, thick guidebooks and not just a little pamphlet. I have not gone through everything in here, but it definitely gives you a lot of information. You have pictures of the cards. I think you have some sample spreads in here. Information about the moon phases, and quite a bit. So that is the guidebook. And then let's get into the beautiful cards. And then this is what the inside of the bottom part of the box looks like. Now, the backs of the cards are very unique in that it has all the different phases of the moon on here, and it looks like this is either a black or dark blue, and then you've got a bluish ink or kind of even a violet tone of the moons there. And I love the artwork of these cards. Now, one thing about these cards is because it is an oracle deck, it's very, very easy to, I guess, read or interpret these cards because they give you basically what the card means here, directly on the card. So obviously this one says new moon in Leo, and then it has confidence is your key to success. Now the way I intend on using these is I'm going to use these in my readings either as action plan cards, because whenever I do a reading with a client, I like to leave them with some type of an action plan or some type of meditative thought or a quote, and I think these are going to be perfect for that. I do know people who use these cards as clarifiers as well when they're doing tarot card readings. I'm hoping these are not stuck together. And I forgot to check the box to see exactly how many are in the deck. Let me look. It doesn't say. Oh, 44 cards. So you get 44 cards in this deck. And what I like about these cards is the messages. They're very simple, but they're very powerful at the same time. And all of the cards are pretty positive. You really don't have a negative, quote, meaning or a negative, result at least not that I have seen. And I like that the messages on the cards are very action-based and action-oriented. You know, that just kind of reaffirms the power that we have as individuals, you know, and the power of the choices that we make for ourselves throughout our lives. And again, this artwork is so beautiful. Now these cards do have a matte finish, which is totally fine with me. And they are a larger size card. So I can give you those exact dimensions in a minute after I do the flip through. But I also see these cards as a great way to meditate with individual cards, like if you use these as a daily pull. It's a great way to kind of focus on a thought for the day or a quote for the day. And again, I do like how these cards are very clear as far as what they mean. Now she does go into obviously much more deeper meaning and details in the guidebook. But even if you didn't read the guidebook, you would still be able to use the cards right out of the box, so to speak. Now it's almost worth buying a second deck so you can keep one and then kind of give these cards away, you know, as little motivation cards, which I have been known to do in the past, where I will buy a deck for myself and then I have another deck that I give away, not the entire deck, but just, you know, the individual cards when I do public readings. I'm sorry, these cards are kind of sticking together. But I want to make sure I show you each one because I know a lot of people were curious. Okay, now that is the entire card deck. And again, this is what the backs look like. I really I'm already feeling very connected to this deck and to these cards. Again, if you really feel in tune with the moon like I do, I know a lot of us do, I think this is definitely a great card deck to add to your collection, especially if you're into the Oracle cards. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that answered the question. If you are interested in purchasing these cards, again, I do recommend them. I will have a link down below in case you want to learn more about it or see the reviews or go ahead and order it. Again, I got mine on Amazon and I got it pretty quickly. All right, everyone, thank you so much for taking the time to watch. If you're not subscribed, please make sure you do so because we do have a lot more videos and readings to come here on Intuitive Gems. And thank you. Thank you so much for being here and joining me on this journey. All right, everyone, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.